Hi, it's Mike from Apollo. I've got another goodie for you. Addressable Market Metrics tool. It's free GPT. It will do your calculation of your TAM, SOM, SOM for you. This is your addressable market. Who out there in the world, which businesses want to buy your product or service? It's all about creating that bridge between customer and product. And TAM, SOM, SOM is really important. So what we've got here is a great report that I can build for you in less than 5 minutes, and you can do it for yourself as well. You can get the right numbers to target, because the reason this all matters, and this is crazy, isn't it? 42% of startups fail due to no market needs. And this is invariably people not aligning their product to the market, not making sure there's a big enough market, making sure that they can really fit in that market, talk to customers in that market. A lot of assumptions, a lot of wishful thinking here. I'm going to help you get through that. So we're going to build a nice report on TAM, SOM, SOM. It's going to be done by this Addressable Market Metrics and we're going to use this company, Campfire.ai. They recently raised a lot of money. So I thought it would be interesting. Well, let's go see if there's a market for this. They're kind of AI in the ERP, back office, general ledger universe. So lots of things happening in the back office there. You can see here they've got, they already separate mid-market and enterprise there. That's something we'll get into later. So here we are, Campfire.ai. Let's do a TAM, SOM, SOM analysis of them. And I'll show you how I did it as well. So you can do it as well. By the way, you can just jump into this GPT, put in the information, generate this report. I'll show you how I did this one. So it's TAM, SOM, SOM, and already you'll see what we're doing here. US only, mid-market, SaaS and fintech companies, 50 to 5,000 employees. So you can already see there's some vectors there that are going to build how we're going to slice the pizza, slice the cake up, look at the market like it's a nice, tasty pizza. So the first thing is, when we do apply this definition to the US market, like how many total firms reach this criteria, we actually get 70,000 from the US census data. Very good source. I like that. Statistica is kind of backing that up as well. Now, what we also have here, though, is an average spend that we built off the competitive set. So we're not saying, hey, this is everybody who can afford to buy. So that's a particular nuance there. Anyway, total addressable market, 3.5 billion. Already, I like what I'm seeing. Like a 3.5 billion TAM is very nice. Why? We didn't do enterprise and we didn't do global. So this is looking good. Let's get into SAM. So what's available? So this tends to be a percentage cut that you take. So you'll notice something that I've done here is that I'm not only in the mid-market, it's emphasizing SaaS and fintech that require modern AI-driven financial systems. So remember, we had 70,000 here, but I'm actually only taking 30% of that as being addressable. So the remaining 70% are slower on the adoption curve, and there's still, so this is a fairly conservative slicing funnel. That still leaves us with $1 billion, which remember, it's US mid-market only. So I kind of like what we're starting to see here. You could have this too for whatever company you want to put into the tool as well. Now we're going to go to obtainable market. Now the obtainable market is really very, very conservative. So I've taken only 3% who are actually considering this solution. And this still leaves us with $31 million a year in revenue for Campfire. So you can have a tool like this. You can put in your data and get your SAM, SOM, SOM. It confirms all the sources, the confidence of the data. It's all that good stuff. You can get that by putting in your data here, and it will ask you some really important questions as you go through in order to get this answer. It'll take you about 5 minutes. I'm not going to say it's less than 5. It's about 5 minutes, but it's really solid data and can point you in the right direction. That's what all these tools are for. B2B marketing, growing your company in the right way with the right direction. So this is the TAM, SOM, SOM tool. It'll give you your addressable market so you can go out of the world and build a great business. That's it for today. Catch you next time.